வணக்கம், this is Heart2Heart with உங்கள் RP. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பேச போற topic, it is all about the company. We might have friends who like to take trips alone to fabulous places and they are pretty kicked about it. Of course, we are happy for them. Great, the destination was awesome. We would also have friends who would have explored a new trail in the wood or a friend who's taken a different route to trek up the hill. Great, the journey was awesome. But what matters the most? Is it the destination or the journey? Neither of it. It is the company. Alone, you go fast. Together, you go far. So true, right? When we are walking alone, we might feel that we are walking fast, but we would have felt the laboriousness of the journey. But when we walk together with our best friend or a group of friends, we would have felt the journey to be a pleasure. Same thing as what Einstein told about relativity. At school, in every class, there would be a gang known for fun, there would be a gang known for studies, and there would be a gang known to be notorious, and there would be a gang of goody-goody students, and then there would be a gang that is always mysterious. Now, how do we brand a certain gang? By the like-mindedness and the like nature of the folks in that gang. We all would have chosen a gang based on our nature and what we would like to be known for, because a gang is supposed to be known by its reputation. A pack of dogs led by a lion would fight like a lion in a fight. A pack of lions led by a dog would fight like a dog in a fight. It is all about the company. People judge you all the time. It's a judgmental world that we cannot escape. Sometimes you may be better than the company you keep, but no one has the time to give you that benefit of doubt. A mirror shows you as you are. Your company shows you who you are. Now let's take an example of the cine industry. There are some movie directors from whom their assistant directors constantly turn directors. Now, every director has assistant directors, but why only some directors are able to give more directors from their stable? While we can give the credit to their leadership and their ability to train and teach, I would also like to give more credit to the group of assistant directors themselves. Now, these folks actually work with those directors for a couple of movies and they live and breathe cinema together. They speak together, they share their ideas together, they talk together and they spend their time together and they learn from each other. Now, when the group is so cohesive, it is very natural that everyone flourishes. It is all about the company. Now, the same applies to the corporate world too. There will be a team or a function which will constantly act as the leadership pipeline for the organization. Now, while we give the credit to the leader of that team or function, I would also like to give credit to the peer group of that team or function because they constantly elevate the thinking and capability of everyone in the team. It is again about the company. I don't know how many of you are fans to the Big Boss Season 4's Tamil, but for those fans out here, if I'm going to say that even in Big Boss, you will be known by the company you keep, I am sure all of you would say Anbu Gang. While this gang went in for lots of ridicule and became fodder for so many memes, they just didn't bother. They named themselves the Anbu Gang and always stayed together. One of the contestants during the initial period was perceived to be part of this gang and then moved out of the group when she felt that her individuality had to be compromised in an effort to be identified with the group. Now, I personally felt that she was intelligent enough to realize that and take an action. While being part of a group or having a company can give you a sense of relevance, it can also be detrimental to you. This time, instead of sharing a Kutti story, I'm going to share a Kutti thought with you. When we hear it is all about the company you keep, I am sure all of us would immediately think about the people who've been with us all through our life or who've been with us for a major part of our life. But it is not always about the quantity of time spent, but it is about the quality of time spent. If you all think and reflect, I am sure all of us would remember at least one rail friendship or the rail sneham during our travel over the years. We would have spent only a few hours together, and when the train reached the destination, we would have bid farewell and walked our paths. But even after years, we would be able to fondly remember that rail friendship. Now, to reiterate, I repeat myself, is it the journey or is it the destination that matters? While both of it is also important, what matters more is the company. While you sit back and think on this, I'm signing off. This is Ungal RP Heart to Heart.